Yesterday what we talked about was if we have vertical motion, like on an elevator, if you accelerate upwards, you'll feel more force, and if you are moving at a constant rate, the force will be the same, that apparent weight, that normal force or the tension. And then if you accelerate downward, you'll see something different there. So what I have here is this is just a force sensor. It's a Bluetooth force sensor where whenever you pull it downward, it measures a positive force, and whenever you push it upwards, it measures a negative force. So it'll look something kind of like this if you just kind of push and pull on the little hook here at the bottom. You'll kind of get a back and forth like that. What we're going to do here is I'm just going to hook this up, and while holding it, I'm just going to accelerate it upwards. So just going to kind of pull it upwards, and we're going to see the effects. I'm going to move it at a constant rate, and we'll see the effects, and then we'll show this kind of drop of that negative acceleration, and see what happens there. So we'll just start this. So I'll accelerate up, and I'll move at a constant rate. So here's me moving at a constant rate. Nothing. And then I'll drop it down. And we see pretty easily from this that when I was accelerating upwards here, all of a sudden there's a large force. There's this tension, pulling on this, and that means it's pulling back. Whenever I'm moving at a constant rate, no acceleration, the force is constant on this. It's just the weight pulling it down. It should be about like 1.93, 1.94. There it is, 1.91. And then whenever I drop it down, we get less force on this because for a second, this was just falling and this wasn't actually holding it. At the end, it spikes back up to, this higher value because I had to catch it. This was falling down, it goes doo, and then I had to catch it and jerk it back up. So we get a spike right there because that was a positive acceleration. So it's kind of a nice little graphical representation of what we were talking about yesterday, of what you kind of feel in an elevator. Just looking at it from a more graphical standpoint where we're measuring force as time is ticking on. So just a nice little thing to look at if you were thinking about it yesterday and trying to figure that out.